What's up, guys? Knight's Fire here, bringing you a live commentary from the Slippy replays of Friday Night Melee number 5. Got winner semifinals, Ragnite versus WUMPUS, Marth versus Falco. Let's just go ahead and get started on Battlefield. Alright, so this matchup's pretty interesting. I think I have a lot of experience playing against Ragnite specifically, and these two also have a pretty good history against each other. But yeah, so already, oh my god, down smash? Incredible combo starting out from WUMPUS, and calls out the roll in. Get some stuff going on. But the early up B actually saves Ragnite there. So I think already we've seen sort of some very telling stuff about this set is that WUMPUS is actually pretty good at calling out Ragnite's approach options, and it's also really good at getting percent on spacies. Doesn't always necessarily get the kill, but he definitely knows how to put them in disadvantaged state, and then also pretty good at reading their their options most of the time. But that being said, Ragnite's also pretty good against Marth in general. He picks a lot of safe options, a lot of lasers, and can also punish pretty hard, although I will say not necessarily. I think it's just sort of the nature of the matchup isn't always going to be the same sort of explosiveness. But of course, as I say that, gets the kill, but unfortunately SDs. Alright, seeing a little bit of platform mix-ups. Ragnite goes for some shield pressure sequence, but ends up cornering himself once he messes up. But gets a laser shine. WUMPUS in the corner. But yeah, that down smash on the platform is going to get him punished, and see what WUMPUS can get out of this. Really good platform pressure, but eventually Ragnite does the shield drop down. But again, just making it hurt. And already we see WUMPUS up 3 stocks to 1. Going to the platforms for the invincibility. Gets Ragnite to bait out of down smash. And yeah, just waiting for the approach down from the platforms. Doesn't necessarily have to worry about being in the corner as much because he's up so much. And alright, and ooh, wave dash out of shield F smash. Gets a good tipper percent. And then a side B in neutral gets another grab, but we see the counter kill come out from Ragnite, so only 35%. Can definitely make some stuff happen still. Most moves won't send off stage yet, except obviously like down throw. But weird little accidental up smash on the platform gets WUMPUS out of the combo, and yeah, just reading the out of corner approach option, gets the dash back grab and gets some percent. A little bit of platform scramble right here. Ragnite covers the roll in. Gets another bear, but ends up cornering himself, extending a little bit too far. Does the lasers out of the corner, but ends up getting WUMPUS off stage for it. And yeah, just that was an interesting call out. Oh, actually tries to hit the up B and gets killed for it. Kind of a weird situation right there, to be honest. And alright, we're at last stock all of a sudden, but Ragnite is at 104, so pretty much most things will send him off stage. Yeah, like this Nair. Goes for the high recovery, and gets onto the platform, but kind of messes up on the side platform, and yeah, that's gonna do it. Alright, I believe this is a best of 5, so no bans, and yep. We'll see straight to Dreamland. Obviously sort of puts a hamper on a bit of the combo game. Maybe Ragnite in general feels pretty comfortable here, so I think that'll be good. Of course, a little bit more dash dance room, but WUMPUS is, I think he's very good at the dash dance, but I think this particular set he hasn't been getting most of his openings out of it. It's mostly those sort of mess up situations like that laser into nothing, or more call outs of movement options, which I would say like that are kind of independent of stage. So not necessarily the worst for WUMPUS. And of course, you know, Delaware Marth on Dreamland. But offstage without a jump. Tries to double laser back on. Uses the Nair, though, to cover himself from getting S-smashed. And yeah, that's not going to kill because Dreamland. And a little bit of an early S-smash to call out the drift in, and WUMPUS ends up getting the ledge for it. And then gets a combo, sends Ragnite off stage, and gets the edge guard. Alright, yeah, just going straight to the corner to try and get some kind of mix-up off of invincibility, but ends up getting down tilted and dies. With invincibility, tries to get a Nair. kind of looked like a mess up of a dash attack, not really sure. Corners himself. But they're kind of just chasing each other around. Ragnite definitely won to sort of force the interactions, and especially as a character, Falco seems to be pretty good at that. So, a little bit of a weird mix-up situation in the corner, gets grabs, and then CC's the dash attack. Gets him off stage, but he's going to get... Actually goes for the double jump mix-up instead of the ledge. Interesting, yeah. They're playing this very interesting game where WUMPUS, especially on platforms, will go sort of into the corner when to sort of anticipate the fall-through option from Ragnite. And gets the F smash to call him out of getting out of the corner escape option, but then sort of does a read on the roll to the corner. Oh, amazing tech. Still gets F smash for it though. Alright, we're at pretty even stocks. A little bit of a scramble, and we'll see what follow-up WUMPUS can get. And yeah, that's just gonna do it. Not really any shine stalls or anything from Ragnite there, so just sort of have to cover the initial option. I actually really like that drift back on the dare in that pressure sequence, but WUMPUS gets around it. Good power shield on the F smash, but still in a sort of disadvantaged state, but he's just using lasers to move around, and WUMPUS calls out the timing, but sort of gets messed up by Wispy. Yeah, another call out on laser timing. Alright, so lots of dares, 4 dares. Solid combo. We're at last stock again. Ragnite still high percent like he was last time. Using his double jump a little judiciously, but gets back to the ground and gets starts trying to establish laser control. But just goes straight in with the F smash. And yeah, they're kind of just exchanging center here. They're not really, they're sort of taking a little bit of time to sort of recognize the spaces where they are, and so they end up just kind of switching a little bit. Alright, we'll see what Ragnite can get started. The reverse bear actually sends Falco off, or sends Marth off stage, and yeah, a little bit of ledge stalling, I think that's good. But gets the tournament winner. And oh, goes for the torpedo. Gets it. Alright, so we're 1-1. We're probably going FD. I think that's a smartest idea. Actually, no. It looks like we're going Fountain of Dreams. Interesting. I don't know if WUMPUS is just not feeling the chain grabs today. Not sure if particular reason, but obviously this stage sort of can hamper a lot of the laser movement because of the different platform heights, and in general, I think sort of stage presence on this stage is a lot more, how do you say it, emphasized. And also, of course, FOD is kind of like being off stage a lot. The off-stage situations are difficult. Oh, goes for, I believe that was just maybe a crouch down tilt, but accidentally gets a run-off dare, and he's dead. Alright, yeah, even stocks. Goes for a double jump, but he's at 0, so it won't cost him too much. Tries to down tilt out of the corner, even though Ragnite's been mostly aerial approaching, so I'm not sure how good down tilt is in that particular situation, but... Alright, oh, misses the shield drop. I think he would have gotten an up air off of it. More combo game. Alright, we're in mini FD mode. Let's see what he can make happen. Goes in with a dash attack, very Mewtwo King-esque. But gets ledge and up throw. Okay, interesting. Doesn't necessarily call out the misdeck timing, and ends up having to sort of do a little bit more dash dancing to cover the get up option. Ends up getting it and gets him off stage and gets the kill. Really good counter. Calls out the back air to send him off. But misses attack, but he's still gonna get ledge because he has a strong side B. Alright. This is yeah, this is what happens. Down smashing in the corner. We know it well. Especially, I believe those two are playing these color schemes. Anyways. Alright, a little bit of a weird situation with those platform heights. Ragnite ends up getting a decent amount of damage, but nothing too strong and up tilt string. Oh, gets hit by the get up attack. Yeah, it's a little bit of a weird situation, but... Alright. Yeah, Ragnite puts himself into the corner after, looks like he just sort of dashed a little bit too far. Really good double jump timing, but yeah, okay, side B's just a little too high, and it's gonna be a game 3. Alright, Wumpus up 2-1. Looks like we actually see a character switch happen, which I think is really interesting. Ragnite decides to go Fox against on Yoshi's story, which I think is a very interesting call because, well, I think a lot of the openings he's been getting have been from laser openings, but maybe he just sort of wants to not necessarily restrict himself in the same way and thinks that the shine down pressure can be a little bit better on this stage. Yeah, we see that rush down working pretty well so far, but all right, we'll see what Wumpus can do with the grab. Really good following of the tech with the shield drop up air, but eventually drops it and gets it back again. But yeah, missed tech on Yoshi's platforms are pretty devastating. And yeah, see the first stock taken by Wumpus, and all right, kind of lets Fox out of the corner, but ends up getting a grab on the mix up on the run end. Interesting idea in general. He plays a little too committal, trying to call out the dash back from Fox with the dash attack and gets up throw up aired. Yeah, so really I think we're seeing a very similar gameplay overall in terms of the neutral. It's just the main difference is that instead of necessarily lasering in, he's doing more dash dance stuff from Ragnite's side, and also a little bit of run and shine mix up. But still those nairs in neutral. Arguably better with Fox, but yeah, Wumpus still sort of getting similar counter hits off of approach options, so that aspect... Oh, Wumpus ends up besting. Not really sure how that happened, but... Alright, so we're even 2 stocks apiece, and yeah, so I think, like I said, I think Wumpus is getting sort of similar openings in terms of countering the approach option from Ragnite as opposed to necessarily being the aggressor, which I think is smart. Alright, get Sakurai'd. Interesting double jump in sort of that neutral situation, but Ragnite not fast enough to cover it. Interesting short hop up air into the corner. Not really sure what else I can say about that. They're kind of just going at it. But yeah, again, Wumpus just dashing back, calling out the approach option for Ragnite. This time a dash attack, which I don't think he's really done, but sort of similar spacings as the Nair approaches, so it still works out for him. Alright. Oh, calls out the drift back with the bear. Alright, so we're at last stock. Pretty easy for Fox to get a Gimp on Marth on this stage as opposed to the other stages, but full hop drill gets shield or gets grab. And ooh, up smash slightly misses and gets F smashed. Good slide off though, gets him back onto the platforms. And a little bit of a crazy reverse F smash there, but looks like they're back in neutral. Ragnite looks like he was trying to dash dance, got his control a little messed up, and ends up off stage, and that's it. Gonna be 3-1 for Wumpus.